paella, my Floribbean oven roasted paella. I'm Chef Winston. Welcome to this episode of Floribbean Cuisine. Let's get cooking. Floribbean Paella. Oh my goodness, what is a Floribbean Paella? It's something I basically kind of made up, to be honest with you, but a paella is not something I created, but it's something I'm going to elevate and put it to my own little twist, my Floribbean style of doing things, okay? We got a lot, paellas, there's a lot of different ways of doing paellas, of course, right? Of course, those of you who don't know, is a paella is where it's cooked with rice. It's originated from Spain, the paella valenciana, where it has the seafood and all that good stuff tossed in it, and it's cooked together on the stove. I'm gonna make a roasted version with a lot of cool ingredients using my special gourmet seasoning, which you can find on cateringcc.com. We're also gonna be using some fresh lobster. I got some crab legs. We got some chicken thighs. We got some shrimp. We got clams, mussels, and all of these good flavors going on right here. This dish, you can make it home too. Follow along with me and let's get going. So as you notice, I've got me a nice live Maine lobster, okay? Any kind of lobster you can make. I'm just going an extra mile because I'm crazy like that and I love to impart a lot of flavor in my food, okay? Dealing with a lobster, those of you who do not want to slaughter a lobster, which I'm about to, but slit this lobster in half the humane way. The way you do that, you go on top of his head, go down, and come on down. That's right here. I know, please don't cringe. He did not hurt one bit, okay? He did not hurt one bit. So this is what we do. Cut it in half. Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna take off the rubber bands. Right here. And we're gonna crack the shells, and I'm gonna remove the insides. I'm gonna go to the sink and wash this off. I'll be right back. All right, with all of this beautiful lobster meat, all this beautiful seasoning, we're gonna be serving each of these things here one by one. Of course, with our mild jerk seasoning. Making it nice, flavoring tight. This paella is gonna be none like any other that you ever had, okay? So in the meantime, I've got a nice big cast iron paella looking pan. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start searing our meat. Add some butter. So what I wanna do, I wanna impart some color and a little roastiness on this here before we start sticking in the oven. I'm gonna finish this in the oven, by the way. That's what we do. Remember, let me crack it some more. I crack the shells. Put this inside. Let's start getting a nice little sear on the lobster meat. While that's searing, I'm gonna get my shrimp. Let me get this over here. Turn this up a little bit more. My same jerk seasoning, the mild version. I'm like using this mild version of my jerk. It's not too overpowering, it's not too peppery, but it got good color, good flavor, got good everything in here. Turn this up here. There we go. Nice color on this. Looking good. So I'm gonna add my shrimp and give my shrimp a little color as well. Start searing this. Turn this up some more. Perfect. Add this all inside here. A little bit of oil. Perfect. So, while that's there cooking, I've got my chicken thighs. My chicken thighs. Put on here. Put the chicken thighs, and we're gonna season this as well with the jerk seasoning, that mild jerk seasoning. This is looking really good, getting nice color. We're not gonna cook it fully like I said. Looking at three important flavors and color right now. Look at that. This seasoning, you have to get your bottle. Go on to cateringcc.com and get your jerk seasoning or any of the other brands we got out there. Perfect, this is looking good. So, this is nice and tossed up there. Perfect. So I'm gonna take a look at my lobster. Oh yes, I'm roasting this up really, really good. Now take a little longer. A lot of people just dump everything in for the paella and start cooking it. We over here, we doing it a little different. We roll a little different. This is how we roll. I'm roasting this shell and everything in the pan. Turn that over and getting that good color. And what I'm doing here as well, I'm imparting a lot of flavor at the bottom of the pan. Perfect. We're gonna take our half-sheet pan, put our lobster, turn it over so you don't dry out the meat. Look at this, how beautiful this looks. Nice. I also got some crab legs. We're gonna add that in here as well. Stick that in the oven in a little bit. All right, this beautiful color on my shrimp. We're gonna take this out, set this to the side as well. And the same pan, it's looking good. Oh my gosh, the smell. The same pan, a little bit more oil, and we're gonna start searing our chicken thighs. Turn this up, make sure it's nice and warm, nice and hot. Let's test this out. Skin side down. It's not hot enough for me. It is coming up. I'll be right back as this comes back up to temperature, okay? Nice hot skillet. We're gonna start searing our chicken thigh meat that was seasoned with that mild gourmet jerk seasoning. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's get that gear going, okay? Remove the gloves. Now while that's cooking, we're gonna start cutting up some of our vegetables, okay? Let me rest this in the back. Lobster's looking good. The crab meat is ready to go in. Now we're gonna start prepping our vegetables. Vegetables, what we're gonna start with is this. So you got some fresh onions, some Spanish onions. We're gonna large dice this. I don't like to cut it too tiny when it comes to paella. I still want like people to see some onions are in there as well. So this is how I'm gonna deal with this. Just a little quick medium chop. Just like that. Medium chop. We're gonna work with some bell peppers as well. Same way. Not too much, that's like I said, medium chop. Put that over there. Get a little bit more. We're also gonna add some chorizo sausage to this party. And I'm gonna actually add that in there while the chicken is searing because the pan surface is that big, we can accomplish that with that. So here we go. So got some beautiful sausage here. Cut this in half. And I'm gonna add that right in with the chicken to start browning up as well. Beautiful. The smell, it's insane already. We're building flavors, making everything taste good. Smells nice. Onions. Good. So now let me go take a look at our chicken. We want this chicken to be nice and seared. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Not taking long. That's why I love using this cast iron pan. The heat, it works with it so well. Look at that. Paella, baby. Who wants some paella? A nice beer? Oh man, we be in business right there, huh? It's looking good. So, while that's there working hard, we're gonna get some tomatoes as well. I'm gonna get some tomatoes chopped up for the party. I got some cherry tomatoes here. We're gonna use up. Cut those in half. Also got some regular tomatoes. We're just gonna like medium dice these as well. Same way. Notice every aspect of this dish I am seasoning. So once you bite into this paella, this is gonna be taste, flavor in every single bite. Perfect. This is what I'm looking for. Look at that. Can you see that? You cannot rush a paella. You cannot rush a good paella. This is the color I'm looking for. So what I'm gonna do here, remove the sausage, the chicken thighs. See that? Look at the color on that. Beautiful, beautiful color. The spices, of course, is gonna get to you, but it's all good stuff. Bring this over here. All right, this is looking good. So I'm gonna add my peppers and my onions to this. Saute this up. Add a little bit more oil. We're coming along here. You're making it right. Looking good, nice and caramelized. This is exactly what we are looking for. Now, followed behind that, we're gonna add some rice. The kind of rice that you use, I'm using short grain rice. This is arborio rice, that Italian short grain rice you use for risotto. That's what I'm gonna use. We're gonna add this in here and we're gonna toast it. Toast it up really well. Toast it really well. So while this is toasting, I'll be right back. Let us get us a nice little toast. You can't rush this. All right, this is nice and toasty. This is what we're looking for. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna add some garlic. Of course, shout out to the Garlic Fest. That's right. Lots of garlic. Who's coming to Garlic Fest? It's in every February down here in Wellington, South Florida. The best stinking party in South Florida. We're always there. We've got those garlic fries, we've got that garlic conch fritters, that garlic jerk chicken. Always a good old time at the Garlic Fest. But anyhow, this rice is nice and toasted. I'm gonna add some tomatoes. Bring this up a little bit. And then to that, we're gonna start roasting this very shortly. What I got back here, I've got me some seafood stock, okay? We're gonna add this here to our pan. Oh, look at this. This paella is gonna be so amazing. Woo! I cannot wait for you guys to taste this. Now, follow behind that. Of course, every good paella, you know you need some saffron. Be careful with this. You're gonna add some strands of this. I don't have much left, but that's good for what we got there. I'm gonna put a little bit of paprika, just a tiny bit. Tiny bit of paprika. Looking good. A little black pepper. Notice, this is how you're cooking with love. You're making love to your food. This is all food porn we're going on right here. Making this flavorful, building flavors, loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm gonna put some butter throughout this, because I love me a little butter in my paella. Why not? Put that over there. I'm gonna follow that with the chicken. We gotta continue cooking this chicken. Place this around nicely. Make it pretty. What you guys think? You're looking good so far. Some chicken, there you go. Put all of that inside. Perfect. I got some fresh thyme. I love cooking with some thyme. I'm gonna actually put it in like this so we can remove it. I'm not gonna chop it up. Usually, I would put fresh thyme as I'm finishing cooking, but with this application, I want to import all of this in here because we don't want to really mix this up afterwards. We want it to present it really, really nice. It's going to be a work of art when we're done. I got some white wine I'm going to add in here as well. Look at that. Put that over there. Oh yes, this is looking really, really well. So I'm gonna take this and put it into the oven. I'm gonna cover it up. Before I do that, Scotch bonnet. I love my paella to be a little kick. We're not gonna cut it. We're just gonna prick it and stick it inside here. Nestle that bad boy right here. We're gonna make sure the rice agitated a little bit. Make sure the liquid is all through that rice. Looking good, looking good. Just before we stick it in the, cover it up and stick it in the oven, let's give it a taste to make sure it tastes good, okay? Make sure it tastes really good. Woo! The smell. Oh my gosh. Smell this, taste it. Ah! This is gonna be a winner. So, we're gonna cover this up. Let it roast in the oven. The finishing stages, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do in the finishing part of this. Stick it in the oven, cover it up nice and tight, let it steam in the oven, and then we're gonna unfold it and let it finish roasting, okay? Oh, get your oven set for like 375, and we're gonna stick it in there. And we will be, oh man. Turn this off. Paella's in the oven. We got some mess to clean up. We'll be right back. Check out our paella. Oh, we are in for a treat on this episode with Chef Winston on Floribbean cuisine. All right, we're gonna check this in. This has been in the oven for about a good 20 minutes. Let's see what we're looking like so we can finish this up. Woo! This roasted paella. Take this off. We're gonna unveil it like this for you guys. Camera, drum roll. There we go. Woo, looking good, looking good. So from here, what I'm gonna do is this. All right, what do we got here? So we're gonna start finishing this up. What I got here, some clams, and we got some mussels. We're gonna start putting this here around the perimeter. Just nestle these in here. Paella, baby. Bring this in here. Oh, the smell of this is intoxicating. Woo! Look at that. The chicken is coming along. It's just about cooked as well. I'm gonna take this shrimp, add the shrimp around here. Actually, before I do the shrimp, we're gonna take this lobster that's roasted here. You're gonna take one lobster, put here. The other lobster, opposite style. Okay. You're gonna take this shrimp, start building the shrimp around. You're just building something of art, beautiful art going on here. Remember, the shrimp, the lobster is not fully cooked. So we're gonna finish cooking it right now. Looking good. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try this. I also got some crab legs. We're gonna just cut these clusters like this and bring it out this way. We're gonna put the cover back on this and stick it back in the oven. And we're gonna taste and see how beautiful this dish came out. Right here like that. Crimp it really nice so it can steam really well. Into the oven. On this Floribbean style paella. With the jerk chicken. It's in the oven. We'll be right back. All right, let's check out this paella. We're gonna take it out the oven. Oh yes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the foil off, and let it roast for an additional 10 minutes. And we're gonna pull this out and enjoy some paella. We'll be right back. It's been about 10, I would say about 15 minutes. Just get an extra roast on this paella. Oh, let's take a look at what we're working with. Oh, woo-wee! Look at this baby. The lobsters, the clams, the mussels, the shrimp, everything is cooked. The lobsters, the clams and the mussels are open. The fragrance is to die for. Only thing we're gonna finish up here is this. I've got some warm, heated up peas we're gonna add here. Then I'm gonna add some slightly cut on the bias scallions, some fresh lime for those who love to squeeze lemon, over their seafood. How beautiful does this look? Paella, baby. My oven roasted Floribbean style paella. And there we have it. Oh, looking good, smelling good. Oh my goodness. The mussels, everything. Ooh, let's take a gander at some of this. Put a little bit on here. Once the camera stops rolling, I'm gonna get savage on this paella. Get a little bit of this rice. We got the mussel there. Let me get a shrimp, a lime, lemon, that is. Squeeze on here. Oh, look at that. Put a pause. Oh man, look at that. Woo! Taste this. Yo. Shrimp. We've got the chicken thighs in here. So much good stuff is happening in here. I'm telling you, this is a dish you want to try at home. The jerk chicken, the jerk shrimp, all cooked together, steamed together. This paella, they are rice embedded and simmered down in this beautiful seafood stock. There's so much going on here. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Woo! I'm Chef Winston. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode with this Floribbean roasted rice. Floribbean roasted paella, I'm sorry, that I just made for you guys. Join me on the next episode of Floribbean Cuisine with Chef Winston. Don't forget, check us out, Catering CC on Instagram, Catering CC on YouTube, and for our spices, this jerk spice, seafood spice, our roasted vegetable stuff spice, our steak and burger spice on cateringcc.com. Until next time, cheers.